Okay, so you want to download S.T.A.L.K.E.R Call of Chernobyl. What I recommend you do is you rather go to the ModDB page, or where you just scroll down, download both the patches, simple as can be. Or if you don't want to do ModDB, there's also the option to do it on the Nexus, where it just looks nicer but pretty much just gives you the same thing minus the beta. ModDB gives you the beta, and yeah. And as soon as you download it, there should be these two things. Now you gotta remember where you downloaded these, because that comes into play later. And then pretty much you just gotta extract them. As soon as you download them, they should be a zip file. You just gotta go to 7-zip if you have that, and it should say extract to folder. Do that with this, but not with this one. It doesn't really matter, but you just have an extra folder to go through if you do that. And what you should download, it should look like this for the main S.T.A.L.K.E.R Call of Chernobyl, and you're just going to want to leave that where you downloaded it. Doesn't really matter where, as long as you remember where you put it. And then you're going to want to copy this and then paste it into here. I'm not going to do that because I already did that earlier. And then what you're going to want to do is then click and right click onto that, onto the main.exe. Alright. And then you're going to want to make this shortcut. Alright. You're going to want to make the shortcut after you've done the patch. And as soon as you've got the shortcut, you're going to want to right click it, hit properties, and only do this if you don't have Call of Pripyat. If you do, don't worry about this part. And what you're going to want to do is press space and press type dash skip reg, which is skip registration. And as soon as you do that, you hit apply, hit OK, and then you double click on that. I already have done this, and if I go over here and go to properties and look at it, it's exactly the same. If you don't have Call of Pripyat, you do that, and if you do, don't worry about it. And then you just gotta double click on it, and then you'll be set. Doesn't really matter where you put it, as long as you have it like that, you're golden. I don't need that anymore, and I don't need this. And as soon as you're done, have all that just depleted, I recommend copying and then making a backup if you plan on modding. If you don't plan on modding, just leave it as it is. Use a launch box or whatever, do whatever you want. Put this on your desktop, doesn't really matter. As long as you have skip reg on and you double click it, it should launch. And if it doesn't, you installed something wrong and you messed up, and you should probably restart.